telecommunication integration is largely taken for granted by societies in developed countries. However, it is important for business operations. Kazakhstan's government policies are geared towards providing a good environment for the service industry, and one area of focus is the telecommunications industry. Telecommunications is important because firstly it saves time, energy, labor, and capital by condensing the time and space required for all businesses. To understand this, one need only imagine how difficult it would be to carry out your businesses with no phone or internet telecom services to contact your colleagues with. The demonopolization and liberalization of the telecommunications market in Kazakhstan's program was started by the government in 2004. This has opened the telecoms market for investment opportunities. This liberalization has eliminated the monopoly power of the nation's telecom provider, Kazakh Telecom. By the end of 2005, over 1,000 licenses have been issued for the provision of a range of services. Now, new companies such as Estel, Ducat, and Kazinform have entered the market. These are the pioneer companies for the industry. They are the first wave of the service providers to penetrate the market. They have laid down the basic infrastructure and the groundwork for further development. Cellular phone penetration is 82.3% nationwide, and internet penetration is still very low at 8.5%. This shows that there is still room for expansion and even greater potential for your investments. Confidence in the telecom sector has resulted in prominent banks such as Citigroup and the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development to investing millions in it. This shows that external funding is available should you require it. Besides foreign bank support, there is also government support for the telecommunication industry. They have invested 50 million worth of investments in the Industrial Innovations Development Program for the opening of the Park of Information Technologies. And this is also known as the Technopark. And this was opened in 2006. IT giants such as IBM, Microsoft, and Thales, a company for security IT, are among the first major firms to move in. This centralization has allowed companies to collaborate and to pool resources. This means that they can share, transport, or engage in joint projects, to name a couple. This also allows for the hiring of labor to become a lot easier because specialized workers are all present in the same geographic area. To support the service industry in Kazakhstan, the workforce in Kazakhstan has to be educated. Education is vital because education means that the workforce will be adaptable, quick to learn, and able to come up with new ideas. This is crucial as with any research and development required by companies, there's a high demand for such educated labor. Kazakhstan's highly educated workforce is already equipped with all these. So far, we have covered the internal factors which are responsible for the promise shown by the Kazakhstan's telecommunication industry. But no country exists in a vacuum. Now, I'll pass over to Samuel, who will briefly examine the external factors which are crucial to any country's economic success. Samuel, please.
Thank you, Annie. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As our final point, on top of Kazakhstan's educated workforce and its sound infrastructure, along with all of the other points that we mentioned earlier, Kazakhstan possesses another distinct advantage that is fairly uncommon within the Central Asian region. There's healthy relations with both East and West. As you can see from the screen, prominent political figures such as Condoleezza Rice, United States Secretary of State, and Russian President Vladimir Putin have voiced a desire to maintain strong relations with Kazakhstan. In today's world, where global uncertainty is rife, this is of paramount importance. Russia's recent invasion of Georgia only serves to underscore how important friendly diplomatic relations are. These friendly diplomatic relations have in turn led into various economic agreements with Kazakhstan's neighbors. Kazakhstan is now a member of an economic community spanning the entire Central Asian region. This Eurasian Economic Community has the ultimate aim of eventually establishing a full common market between its members. One of the first steps to be taken in the year 2011 when Russia, Belarus, and Kazakhstan engaged in a customs union. In conclusion, a confluence of factors such as geographical integration, a well-educated workforce, internal stability from sound policy making, as well as external stability from healthy ties with the outside world has led to Kazakhstan's remarkable and consistent growth in recent years. This remarkable and consistent growth is only set to continue as Kazakhstan's government pursues its enlightened policy making as well as continues to pursue healthy relationships with the outside world. In times of economic turbulence, such as now, Kazakhstan's oil and petroleum industry provides a bulwark against economic shocks. The current war in the Middle East has served Kazakhstan's interests as it has caused the prices of oil to skyrocket, and Kazakhstan is a net exporter of oil. However, an abundance of natural resources is by no means a guarantor of economic success, as many real-world examples today sadly illustrate. Therefore, Kazakhstan's government is not resting on its laurels. It's making a concerted effort to diversify away from the oil and petroleum industry towards the service sector. One of the key beneficiaries of this concerted effort to diversify will be the telecommunications sector. As mentioned earlier by Wan Ying, Kazakhstan's government has made sizable investments in the telecommunications sector and will continue to do so for time to come. And the people who will benefit from the upcoming expansion of the telecommunications industry are the people with the foresight and the capital to invest now. Let the person be you. Thank you very much.
Okay, questions from the floor.